Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yvette and I am part of the Not Too Shabby Shop design team. It has been another wonderful year of fun and amazing releases from the Not Too Shabby Shop. Not only were there monthly subscriptions, but this year there were quarterly releases as well. So today I'm joining my design teammates to showcase some of my favorite releases from this year. You can check out the rest of the hop by following the hashtag in the title of the video or on screen now. That way you can see what everyone else picked as their favorite releases. Do you have a favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Now in case that hashtag doesn't work, I have a full hop list in the description box below. I will also have links to the Not Too Shabby Shop. So picking a favorite, such a task. Not Too Shabby has the most beautiful patterned paper pads. They're just all gorgeous. Now, I am fairly new to the design team. I joined the team this year and I have loved all the paper pads, all the stamp sets, all the coordinating ephemera, enamel dots. Everything that Jamie has in the shop is simply beautiful. So I'm going to flip through some of the paper pads that I have from the Not Too Shabby Shop, and they're all just beautiful. And when you see clips on my paper pads, that's how I hold them together once I start to tear them apart and they come apart. Now these were just the paper pads, and then I have this bin that holds all my little enamel dots and ephemera packs and some of the dies that I have. And so let me flip through some of these real quickly as I play a little bit more music. So of course, Jamie also has some beautiful stamp sets in her store, and I love this one especially because of the image with baking words around it. So let me flip through some of the stamp sets that I have. And many, if not all, of the stamp sets that Jamie has in store do have coordinating dies available. Now, Jamie also has some standalone dies available in the shop. For example, this Emily's Alphabet standalone die and the Cozy Mug die. And then she also has some lovely stencils available. Just look at this beautiful 6x6 holiday icons stencil. So picking a favorite was kind of a challenge for me, but I do have to say that I absolutely love Christmas and making cards for Christmas. So with that in mind, I'm kind of going to go through all the Christmas themed paper pads and stamp sets and stencils and dies that I have and pick one or two favorites from there. And so when I flip through all the paper pads, I think the one I like the best is the Brewing It Up paper pad, and I liked it mostly because of all these cute little gnomes in there. And then you can use this for a Christmas card or maybe not even a Christmas card. For example, if you cut out this paper and strategically place some ephemera to cover up those Christmas trees, then it wouldn't necessarily be a Christmas card. Same with this red glitter paper and this green print, as well as these little gnomes. They're not necessarily Christmas gnomes, so I really like the versatility of this paper pad. So then when I picked that as a paper pad, I kind of went through my stamp sets and thought, okay, let me pick one that I like from here that would work well with this paper pad. So I flipped through all of them, and of course, difficult to choose a favorite because they're all just so cute. But I did settle on this Drink Happy Thoughts stamp set because it has the little gnomes as well. So I chose that, and of course there are coordinating dies that I have to go with that. And then I also have some of these enamel dots. There's the Brewing It Up enamel dots. Now I did stamp, color, and cut a little image off camera. And so now it's just a matter of picking my papers so that I can make a quick card. And I am going to use a sketch from Helen of Crafty Mama Diaries on YouTube. And I'll use sketch number 1. And then I was trying to pick a second paper from this paper pad, but I decided to bring in the Plaids for Christmas paper pad and pull one of the plaids in from there. Oh, and you know what I forgot to mention is that a lot of the paper pads have these little images in there that you can fussy cut or cut out using your brother's Scan and Cut. So you don't necessarily need coordinating ephemera because some of these paper pads do have the images in the paper pad, which is a bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this pretty red plaid and use that as my second piece. Now I am going to put the sketch up in the corner that I'm following from Crafty Mama Diaries. And I am changing it just a little bit. I'm making that banner piece a little bit wider than is called for in the sketch. And then I also decided I wanted to add an extra matte layer behind the pattern paper, so I pulled in this red glitter paper from the paper pad. Then I'm just going to add that to my card base. And as you can see, I sometimes struggle with getting my card base and my matte layer centered, but eventually I do get it done. And then I'll add that beautiful pattern paper and the little banner piece. And then I'm adding a die cut circle that I had in my stash. And I am going to pop up our little image using some foam tape. Now, before I add our image, I thought that white circle was a little too stark white, so I brought in this blue blending brush that I have and added some blue to the white die cut circle just to kind of add a shadow behind our little gnome in a cup, and I think that looks perfect. And then I'll add a few little highlights using my white gel pen. And I'm going to just grab one of the strips of leftover pattern paper and add that to the inside of my card. And what I promised myself that I would do this year when making all my Christmas cards is be sure to complete stamping a sentiment on the inside of the card as well as my personalized stamp on the back of the card. That way I'm not doing it at the last minute before I take them in for donation. So there you have my completed card using some of my favorite products from Not Too Shabby. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.